Today is Maundy Thursday, and some of you probably will know what Maundy means, and some of you not. That means that today Jesus gave us a mandatum, from Latin mandatum. He gives us a mandatory thing to do, which is to have the Holy Communion until He comes back. Therefore, we're supposed to have the bread and the wine to remember what He did on the cross. But as He was telling us to do this, He was celebrating the Passover. And the Passover is a very important moment in the Bible and the Jews' life. That was the moment they went from slavery to freedom. And that means to us that Jesus was going to do the same thing. I know Jesus will forgive our sins, that He will put us in a new place, that we're just going to be called sons and daughters of God. But that can be done because He moves us from the slavery to the freedom. He moves us from a place where we are under Satan, under the enemy, and where we think we have choice, but we don't, to a place where we have a choice, freedom to love Him, to do the things that will build His kingdom, and then also to have a great life and the certainty of eternal salvation. Therefore, I would invite you to have a Holy Communion today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Or if you're part of a church and you believe you just should have when the pastor tells you to, or once a month, that's fine. But you can work out that in your mind and remember what Jesus accomplished on the cross, making you free. So in the Passover, they will eat some bitter herbs to remember when they were slaves. And they will also have the lamb to remember their freedom, which will be Jesus. Therefore, I'll invite you maybe to have something bitter, just so you can see this paradox, where Jesus saved you from and where you're going to, which is amazing. Therefore, do that first today. Second thing I want you to do is to reflect what Jesus did as He was there with His disciples. Jesus not just knew that one of the disciples was going to betray Him, that He told everyone, one of you is going to betray me. But when He goes down and do the washing of the feet, He didn't do the 11, say, I'm not going to do Judah because he's going to betray me, but He did everyone's. And then I want you to learn how to deal with your enemy. You're probably raising your eyebrows, and I need to say, I know some people suffered a lot and barriers have to be put in the middle. But I don't see barriers as a bad thing. I see that as a good thing, because some barriers are going to have to be far away apart, but some barriers actually going to help you to go as near as you can without hurting each other. And second, what mainly irritates you, what mainly put you down, is not the other person, but it's the baggage you're carrying from what happened. Maybe it's the situation, maybe it's the bags you carry from that, what happened to you after that, and also the person never asked forgiven itself about what happened. And then sometimes the person even doesn't know, but you carry this weight. Therefore, I want to invite you to forgive and take this weight out, because Jesus said He was going to swap the heavy weight for the light weight. Therefore, that's the time for us to do, and that's about forgiveness. Even if the other person doesn't know, when you forgive, you go lighter. Therefore, Jesus had such a sound mind, such a fresh mind, that He could deal with that with Judah over there. And so can we. We don't need to go back to relationship. Would be good if we could. We don't need to move to tell the person what happened, but as we forgive, and Jesus has forgiven already Judah for what he was going to do. And the third thing, Jesus left that place where they were having the Passover to go up to Gethsemane with 3 disciples. And as he got there, he said to God, God, I know my destiny and I'm going to die. Can I not die? Can that have been done some other place? Can you move this cup away from me? And then God said, no. And then he accepted his destiny. And tomorrow we're going to see that he died on the cross. I want you to invite you to accept your own destiny. Many of us doesn't know our destiny is. Many of you have read The Purpose Driven Life and learned about it. And I did as well. And I know my purpose, and I know I'm here to worship God and serve him. But I also know my purpose here is to empower metanoia. And by empowering metanoia, which is metanoia is transformation, transform your mind, I'm doing what God called me to do. I can help you to find your own destiny. If you want, I can contact me. But Jesus knew he was here to deliver salvation. And that was his destiny. And then I want to invite you to accept your destiny. Jesus' destiny was too painful. And for many of us, it's too painful. And we don't accept, but we forget that if it is painful, God's going to provide enough for us to suffer. And if it's too good, God's going to provide us. But many of us don't believe we can have a good thing, and then we deny every good thing that happened to us, and we have a good family, we arrange a way of doing something to mix that and have bad moments. Some of us were called maybe to be rich, but we cannot accept richness because we don't accept the destiny. Some of us being called to be accountant, but we think we're going to serve more better being a minister, and then we don't reach people because we've been called to be accountant. The same way many of us being called to be ministers of the word, but doing a life coaching thing or working at the airport, we're just not doing what we're being called for. Some of you may be called to be a father or to be a mother, but you're more interested in building a career. And then maybe the other way around. I don't know what your destiny is, but God knows, and he called you for destiny, and you should accept this destiny and just go and fulfill it. Therefore, 3 things for today. Have a Holy Communion if you can. If you can't, have it in your mind. Second thing, have a sound mind by forgiving others. And third, accept the destiny God has for you. Bless you. Bye.